Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. I hope that you guys are having an amazing day today. In today's video, I am going to be doing a review. Also, I will be doing an eyeshadow tutorial and I will be doing live eye swatches of the entire new ABH x Carli Bybel palette. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, but this little guy right here. So this was just released 2 days ago and it does retail for $45 and you can purchase it on the AnastasiaBeverlyHills.com website. I paid for rush shipping, which is why I have it so fast. I got it in 2 days. So anyway, I am going to start off with the eyeshadow tutorial first and then I will show you guys swatches and then we will just go from there. So let's go ahead and get started with the eyeshadow tutorial first. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on the eyeshadow look, and to prime my eyes I'm going to be using the Anastasia eyeshadow primer. I haven't used this one in a long time, so I just want to see how it goes, especially since we are using Anastasia's eyeshadows. I figure, you know, why not use their primer and see. Alright, so I am first going to go into the color Bybel, or Bybel, I guess, this one right here, and I'm going to use this one as my transition color. And I'm not going to do anything crazy today because I'm assuming that most of you that like Carli like her for her like more subtle looks, so I'm not going to pack on eyeshadows today or anything like that. I'm just going to try to be as soft as I possibly can with this eyeshadow look. So I'm taking this color on a MAC 224. So next I think I'm going to go in with Bowie right here, which is this like cool matte brown shade. So I'm going to take a Bowie and I'm going to use the same MAC 224 brush, and I'm going to concentrate this right at the outer corner. So now I'm going to switch over to a JH37 and I really want to try to concentrate that cool brown color right on the outer corner right here. So I'm just going to dig back into that shade and I'm just going to really try to concentrate it right at the very outer corner. So I think I'm going to leave it like this. I've already applied a lot of the brown and this is as dark as it's going to get. I wanted it to be a little bit darker because I really wanted this outer corner to be a bit more intense, but this is as dark as I can get it. So I'm going to leave it the way it is because I feel like if I keep blending, it's going to just get super muddy. So we're going to leave it like this and I'm going to go ahead and move on to cutting the crease. So I'm just taking my P. Louise eyeshadow base in the shade white and I'm going to start to cut the crease. For this look, you honestly do not have to cut the crease because it'll look a lot softer if you don't cut the crease, but I want to try to use 2 different colors, and because I do have hooded eyes, I feel like it'll be better for me to cut the crease so I don't get that transfer in the crease. So I am going to take the P. Louise base and cut the crease. So my plan was actually to go into this like lilac-y shade right here and then go in with this one, but I don't know if that's gonna look good because they're kind of like 2 way different colors, but I think I'm still gonna try, and if it looks really bad then we can just go over the entire lid with the darker color. So let me do that. I don't think that's doing much, so I'm gonna just go into OA, which is the darker shimmer that I wanted to use. I just decided to go over that lilac-y shade with the same dark shimmer because I don't know, something was just looking really off. I don't know if I'm happy with this color combination, but at this point all I can do is just keep going and hope that the look comes together in the end. All right, so now I'm going to take a little bit more of that Bowie shade, which is the dark brown, the cool brown. I wouldn't say dark because it's not that dark. And I'm just applying it at the outer edge and blending it in with the cut crease. Now I'm going to take a little bit of glitter, and I'm just taking the silver glitter from Too Faced, and I'm going to add it right to the edge of the cut crease. And now I'm going to take this blue glitter. This one is from Urban Decay, and I'm just going to go over the silver with a little bit of blue. So for lashes, I'm going to be using these from Winky Lux. This is their collaboration with Tinsley from The Housewives, and this is in the style Everything. So I'm going to take a little bit of that shade Bowie, and I'm just going to add it to the lower lash line. And now I'm going to take this matte pencil from Marc Jacobs Beauty. This is in the shade Out of the Blue, and I'm just applying this to the waterline. Now I'm going to take a little bit of that shade Bare, and I'm just grabbing a tiny flat brush, and make sure you top off the excess because again, these eyeshadows do have a lot of kickback. And then I'm just going to very lightly apply it right to the brow bone. Now we're going to move on to mascara, and for mascara I'm going to be using this one from IT Cosmetics. This one is called Lash Blowout, and honestly it's been my favorite for my lower lashes because it's not clumpy like at all, and it really does a really good job at separating the lashes down here. So this is a finished eyeshadow look. I'm going to show you guys a quick speed through of the rest of the makeup, and then I will show you the eye swatches, and then I'll be back to give you my final thoughts. So this is the completed makeup look. I am now going to show you guys eye swatches of the palette, and I will be right back to give you my final thoughts. Okay, this is a really pretty shimmer, and I'm going to just go ahead and apply it with Fix Plus so that you guys can see the difference between the dry shimmers and then what they look like with a little bit of Fix Plus. And per usual, Fix Plus for the win. It always makes such a huge difference. This is a beautiful shimmer. I am loving how the light hits the shimmer in this eyeshadow. It is so pretty. Yeah, so this is the first shade so far. I am in love. It's a beautiful shimmer. Okay, moving on to the next one. And I forgot to mention that I am doing the eye swatches without any primer, so I'm just doing it on a clean eyelid. And yeah, so this is the second color. It is a very beautiful matte rosy mauve color. Yes, I love it. Okay, so here is Mandala on a dry brush, and I'm gonna take a little bit of Fix Plus, and let's go over it with Fix Plus and see. Okay, this color is beautiful with the Fix Plus. So shimmery. I love a lilac shimmer. Like purple is my favorite color. So this is just beautiful. So pretty. I hate that I have to grab my eyelash like this, but without eyelashes I would look not presentable at all. So anyway, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous shimmer. Moving on. Okay, here is Libra, and I'm trying to take the colors up a little bit higher than I have been in the last couple of two videos so that you guys can actually see the color. I know that looks a little crazy, but I don't know, maybe I shouldn't do that. But this is Libra Dry, and I'm going to apply it with Fix Plus. Out of all the shimmers, this one is the most pigmented one that I feel that really doesn't need Fix Plus. But anyway, let's go ahead and go over it with a little bit of Fix Plus and see. Okay, and here is Libra with Fix Plus. Again, it makes such a difference to apply Fix Plus because it just gives it that like super shimmer to the shimmers. So yeah, it is beautiful. I know my eyelash is coming off. I am a big mess right now. But anyway, this is Libra. So moving on. Okay, so next it's gonna be Jode, which is like a silvery matte color. Okay, this shimmer is so pretty for a smoky eye look. You know what? I might want to use this for today's tutorial. This is beautiful. And this is without Fix Plus. So let's go ahead and put in a little bit of Fix Plus and let's see what difference it makes. Okay, and here it is with the Fix Plus. It is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, this palette has a lot of shimmers, but so far I am not disappointed. The shimmers are beautiful, beautiful. Okay, moving on. Oh my gosh. Okay, I hope that you guys can see this in the camera on your screens, because this is such a beautiful it's a shimmer, but it has glitter in it, and the colors of glitter are green, red, and blue, and it's gorgeous. I have never seen a shimmer, like a silvery shimmer like this with green, red, and blue glitter in it. It looks beautiful, and this is without Fix Plus. So I'm gonna put a little bit of Fix Plus and let's see, but this is gorgeous, gorgeous. These shimmers for like a smoky eyeshadow look or just any look, oh my god, so pretty, gorgeous. You know, this reminds me of like a Christmas ornament with like the red, green, and blue glitter and the silver, but it's so pretty and just such a classy, beautiful shimmer. Oh my god, it looks metallic with the Fix Plus. Okay, so far I am in love with every single shimmer in this palette. Anyway, let's move on. Yeah, okay, moving on. These shadows and from Anastasia Beverly Hills are always so pigmented, and this is without primer, so I'm always just like super, just so amazed by her eyeshadow quality. This is a super gorgeous matte brown. I love browns like this because it's more on like the cooler side, and I feel like a lot of palettes always are including browns that are more on the warmer side. So I love the fact that this is a cool brown, especially with those silver shimmers to create like a nice smoky, cool brown, shimmery silver look. Perfect for that type of look. But anyway, this is Bowie. I think that's how you say it, Bowie. Yeah, it's a beautiful, cool brown matte eyeshadow. I love it. Next, I'm going to start off with the second row. So we are at the shade Bare. It's a really pretty color, especially for like the brow bone, also for the lid. Gorgeous color. It's just like a bone off-white matte color. Very pretty. and actually perfect. It's a perfect color to be included in this palette. So yeah, moving on. Now we're moving on to Moo. I'm wondering if a lot of these colors are her cat's names, like her little pets' names, which is super cute. That's what I would do if I ever made like an eyeshadow palette. I would name everything after my dogs and my daughter and my family and things like that. Okay, so here is Moo on a dry brush, which actually looks amazing. And let me apply a little bit of Fix Plus. And let us see the difference with Fix Plus, which we already know is probably going to make it even better. And here is Moo with Fix Plus. Gorgeous, gorgeous shimmer. It's like a foiled gold eyeshadow with the Fix Plus. Beautiful gold. I love it so much. Not like we needed another gold, because I'm sure we all have so many golds in our collection, but this is beautiful. This one reminds me of Creme Brulee from Makeup Geek. So this one is Chai, and it's beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous color for a transition color. Super pretty. Yeah, very pretty. I know my swatches are really messy, but I mean, I'm swatching on my eye without eye primer, so you know. Okay, I am gonna do Cindy on this side because I kind of want to just like move a little faster. So let's do Cindy on this side, especially because my eyelash is coming off on the other side. Okay, this is really pretty. I love this matte color. This is so gorgeous. And again, this is without any primer. It's beautiful. This is also a really pretty color. I thought this was gonna be a lot deeper, but no, it's actually like a lot more muted than I thought it was gonna be, but I really like it. And I feel like it goes very well with like all of the other colors that are in the palette. Alright, so here is Aura. Oh, this is pretty. This is such a gorgeous color. Okay, so this is dry. I'm going to apply a little bit of Fix Plus. And let's see. Okay, so here is Aura with the Fix Plus, and it's gorgeous, beautiful, rosy gold, just a really, really pretty pink shimmer. More like rose gold, I would say, but yeah, this is beautiful. So I'm gonna do the last one, which is my Angels, and this one is more of like a coppery gold. I'm gonna do this on this side. The only thing with the last two shades, be really careful because it is chunky. So if you dip in your brush a little bit too hard, that's gonna happen. So you just have to be really careful when you grab those two colors. Even the first one, the first eyeshadow, did the same thing. Okay, so here is my Angels on a dry brush. I think this has now become my favorite shimmer. This one and OA, I think. Actually, so far, all of the shimmers are beautiful, but this gold is gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to apply a little bit of Fix Plus. Okay, so here is my Angels with Fix Plus, and of course, it just makes it look like liquid gold. Beautiful, beautiful shimmers. Those were all of the swatches. What did you guys think about the swatches? Let me know down below. Honestly, I think the palette swatched so beautifully, especially that it was like with no primer. The mattes were beautiful, the shimmers were gorgeous, like with and without Fix Plus. I think the shimmers in this palette are so beautiful. There is 8 shimmers and then the rest of them are matte, and total we have 14 eyeshadows. But as far as the palette goes, I think that Carli did an amazing job. I think it's a perfect palette. Like, it fits her very, very well. I think that if we would have seen a rainbow palette come from her, we all would have been like, wait, what's going on? Because she is not known for like rainbow artistic looks. She's known for just like a very soft glam, you know, classic looks. So I think that she definitely just like stayed true to herself, and the palette is just gorgeous. Like, the packaging is very like soft, very romantic. I love how they did these little like gemstones on top, and I just think the colors inside the palette are just beautiful. And it's really nice to see a palette that is actually not rainbow, because I love rainbow and I love doing artistic looks, but I feel like we are getting like oversaturated right now with a ton of rainbow palettes. And as you guys saw from my Norvina volume 2 and 3 swatches, the colors are kind of starting to look the same, even though there is like slight differences in the undertones or in the brightness of the greens and the oranges. Like, once you blend those out on the eye, they're pretty much gonna look almost identical. So I don't know, I just think it's nice to see something different and something really beautiful. It's a perfect palette for every day. You can create some beautiful soft romantic looks with this palette. Like, even for nighttime, I think it's perfect for nighttime. Like, the look that I'm wearing right now, I would 100% do this for a night out. So I think it's a great palette. As far as the blendability and the performance of the eyeshadows, it was 100% there. So if you guys are kind of like on the fence about getting this but you want it, it's a go for me. Like, get it if you want it. It's a great palette, especially if you feel that you would use this palette for like everyday looks and get like really good use out of it. I say go for it. Yeah, I don't have really anything negative to say. The only thing that it's like a little tip, I guess, is that there is some kickback in the eyeshadows. It's basically the normal kickback that Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes have had in the last couple of years, which is great because that is what makes her eyeshadow formula so highly pigmented. So if you guys are not used to that, just make sure that you go in with a very light hand into the pan. And if you do go in like heavy-handed, just make sure you top off the excess, because when you put on too much pigment right away, that is when you are going to run into problems blending out your eyeshadow. So that's not like a negative, but just like a little tip, because I know when she switched up her formula, I even had a little bit of a learning curve. So just a little tip, but again, nothing negative, just a little tip. But anyway, that is all that I have to say. If you guys have any questions, suggestions, if I missed anything at all, let me know down below. And if you guys do like me doing eye swatches, give this video a big thumbs up so that I keep doing them for you. I really do enjoy making eye swatches. It really actually helped me a lot today to see the colors on my eye and to come up with an eyeshadow look for the video. So I do enjoy doing the eye swatches, and honestly, you guys, it's not too bad on the eyes. I just have to like be very careful when I take off each color, but they're okay, I promise. And if I start seeing like extra wrinkles or anything like that, I will stop. But as long as you guys are finding them helpful and you are enjoying the eye swatches, I will keep doing them for you. But anyway, thank you so much for taking the time out of your very busy days to watch this video. Don't forget to subscribe before you go with the little notification bell so that you are notified every time that we upload a new video. And don't forget that you can also follow us all over social media, especially on Instagram, where I do post a lot of things that you will not get to see here on YouTube. It is at GlitterBeauties, the same way that is spelled right here. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.